Yo, it was a success. It was a success. Like, wow. I'm not surprised. I'm happy. That's the only energy I can put out there. It's happiness, joy, a sense of relief, because I've had an idea like this for 2 years, man. 2 freaking years, my nigga, man. 2 years. And with someone like me that has an idea that's so good, that's oozing out in me, man, I gotta create it. I gotta make it as soon as possible. That's why when it comes down to me making videos, I've not been the type of person to wait a certain amount of time unless I'm forced to wait a certain amount of time to create the content. But I'm one of those people, if I have a good idea, I gotta get down to doing it. I gotta get down to creating it. I'm one of those people that when I get a creative idea, I gotta put it out there. I'm very serious about this shit, man. When it comes to making entertaining ass content, or in my case, I want to make funny ass enjoyable content. That's one thing I always try and do. I always put a lot of time and effort in terms of thinking about what I'm gonna say, even though it may not look it in terms of editing, but in terms of thought process, in terms of knowing what I'm gonna say, I'm on top of that shit, man. I am on top of it all, man. I am on top of it all, man. Everything has been planned out in terms of speaking to people about it, getting advice from different people, getting advice from people that have hundreds of K subscribers. It's always been that for me. I've always been open to taking in feedback, constructive criticism, even though some criticism I may not like it because of the way certain mans be executing it, but hey, it is what it is. It's all about growing as a person, as an individual. This video is a stepping stone, and like I said to people like Dugan, to people like Alpha, to people like Platinum, it's all about building on the success I put myself under. It's not about going the easy route. It's not about going the shortcut. It's about going the long, hard, bumpy ass journey, because that's the only way. There's only one way to mount greatness, man, and that's the new slogan, Mount Greatness, man. There's only one way to mount greatness, and that is going up, man. You don't go up a mountain with an elevator, because there's no elevators in the mountain. You climb up, man. Sometimes you stumble backwards, but you gotta keep climbing. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep going, and that's just how it is, you know. And for the most part, I'm just relieved that this video got done. I got a lot of people to thank. I got to thank Richard, and I got to plug his stuff out there. I went to Richard's gig yesterday. He does music. He was the one who helped me record the video. So shout out to Richard, man. If I can get a hold of his music footage or any footage in general, I'm gonna put it up on the screen so you guys can see that. And also shout out to Maya as well. She helped hold the freaking the freaking umbrella because it was raining. And if my manager's watching this, nope, I'm talking about a different Maya, not talking about the one at work. Okay. I'm talking about a different Maya. So yeah, I gotta thank her as well for helping the video not have freaking drops keep falling on my head. You know what I mean, man. I got a shout out to her for holding up the umbrella so that Rich can record it. I know at times it was a bit awkward because it was raining, it was damp, and it was wet. And overall, I should have taken my mom's advice, but I was so, yeah. I got to thank Alpha as well for giving me advice in terms of stuff I needed to do to execute the video. I got to thank Platinum as well. All of those guys that helped contribute to the video. I gotta thank all of them, man, and all of their links to their stuff will be in the description. Don't worry, Platinum, man, I will link your Twitch because that's what you care about more. And Alpha, I'll link his channel as well. He's doing a lot of stuff in his wave in terms of being creative. And also shout out to the people that were down to be in the video as well, man. Triple T and Co, because I can't really remember the rest. But shout out to those people that featured in the video. And now it's down to the sad part of the video. Not really sad part, the problem. So I got three big video ideas. One of them is recording another public video in Westfield. Like I said, I already know the type of video I'm going to be making. That one's going to be a surprise. You guys already unlocked the video with the like. We got one in Westfield coming up. Shepherd's Bush or maybe Stratford. I don't really know which Westfield I'm going to. Probably going to be Shepherd's Bush because it's closer. But we got one there that's going to be made. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that one. Don't know where that's going to be made. Me and Richard and the mini team we got to start discussing, putting out dates to get that video done. That one is going to be done, it's a given. And then we got the other one, which is 2 skits. One is going to be about, types of customers in a restaurant. That one, I only need roughly 2 people. The customer and the employee of the restaurant. And obviously the location. That one could most likely get sorted out sooner. I don't have anything stapled. I don't know who the other person's gonna be to help me to record it. But what I do know is that whoever it is, I'm gonna do my best to direct them in terms of how I want them to be. Because in terms of my direction, in terms of my visualization, in terms of things, it's a comedy approach. It's always been about a comedy approach. So that's what we got. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to go that comedy approach. The other one, which is gonna be a barrier, because I'm gonna need more than one person, and that is working in a restaurant. What it's like to work in a restaurant. And I got different scenarios, different stuff based on my experiences and all that stuff. And honestly, that one is gonna be a big one. I reckon that one could be the most successful one out of the 3. Or maybe it could be the types of customers. Those 2 ones, all 3 of them are going to be successful videos. Based on how I visualized it, I already got the ideas in my head. I just need to put it down on paper and get recruiting people. Which recruiting people is going to be a struggle because I've tried to work with other people that say that they want to do this and all other stuff. It's just falling through. Honestly, man, it's at the point where I'm not keen on collaborating with people I don't know too much. That's why if I don't know the person and then the UK and I want to collaborate with them, I always try and hang out with them first, because that gets the barrier of strangers out of the way. You want to be comfortable with whoever you're collaborating with or whoever you're working with. That's why when it comes to working with people online, in terms of collaborating with other YouTubers online, I always get a short conversation in, get comfortable with them and get the vibe. But all of this stuff, you got to have that chemistry when it comes to collaborating with people. And honestly, I'm not going to say what I was about to say. Okay, screw it. I'm not keen on collaborating with, based on my experience, too much females, because the way a lot of them, based on my experience, not all, the way a lot of them move about collaboration, and me, I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I'm not a big fan of the way a lot of them move. Obviously, I'm still open, but I'm not as open as I was before, because the way some of them move, it creates a lot of barriers and complications, and sometimes they don't really actually end up being or doing what they agreed to doing, or they just act like it never happened. And honestly, I ain't in the business to waste time. I'm in the business to progress. I'm in the business to be successful. I'm in the business to do well. So when it comes to that, I'm looking for serious people. It's not just females that can do that, guys can do that also. But like with people I have to hit up, I have to kind of like slide in the DMs, and then I gotta make it clear that I'm trying to like go at them in that way. It's a long process. With a dude, I'm just like, yo fam, yeah, like, yeah, I got a video idea, you down or you're not down. It's straightforward, easy. But with females, I gotta kind of move it in a different way, and it's kind of complicated depending on how the female is personality wise, which I don't know because I don't know them, so it's always a barrier. So I'm trying to stick with people I know, or people I at least met in person, because if I've at least met them in person, then it's easier, you know. Text, a lot of things can get taken out of context pretty easily. A lot of things can get taken the wrong way pretty easily. But overall, man, I gotta say thank you for the support. I thank you for the stuff, and hopefully if you guys know anybody that's chill, that's down to be in a video, that's in London, then send them my way, and then maybe the chemistry is good, and then we can work towards building a sort of consistent thing, man. And that's what the aim is. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. So thank you for watching the video, and yeah, let me just wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please like, really enjoy this video, and yeah, this UK Chocolate Brother will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.